Hello dear children of class 7. I hope you all are fine and taking good care of yourself. So today we will discuss about types of sets. See the first one. A set that contains a limited or definite number of different elements is called finite set. For example, you see A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a finite set having 5 elements. Second one, capital B equals to x given x belongs to capital W, x less than 6 is a finite set having 6 elements. So what will be the elements if you write it in brackets? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will not take 6 because it is x less than 6. So it is a finite set having 6 elements. See the third one, capital D equal to x is a day of a week. It is a finite set having 7 elements because in a week we have 7 days. So let us see another type of set, which is infinite set. A set that contains an unlimited number of different elements is called infinite set. For example, the set of natural numbers. You know that natural number starts with 1. So capital N equals to 1, 2, 3, in this way it goes on. Second one, see the set of integers. Now set of integers is denoted by capital I. So capital I equal to in bracket comma, then you start with -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, in this way it goes on. Third one, we can take the set of odd integers. Odd integers is denoted by capital O, which is equal to, see again in curly bracket, we are putting some dots in the beginning and then we are starting with -5, -3, -1, 1, 3, 5. In this way we go on. You can go through some more examples which is given in the book. So let us move on with the next type, which is singleton set. A set that contains only one element is called a singleton set. For example, see the first one we have -4. Second one we have in bracket 5x minus 1 equals to 24. Now if you solve the equation 5x minus 1 equal to 24, you will get x equals to 5. That means in bracket we will write 5. So it will be a set with one element. That is why it will be called singleton set. The third one, see, have a look. In bracket x is 2x belongs to W, x less than 1. So if we write it in the tabular form, then we will write it as in bracket, what we will write? X less than 1, and if x belongs to W, then we will have only 0. So if we have only 0 in the bracket, that means it will be a singleton set. So each one of these is a singleton set. Let us move on with the next type, and it is empty set. A set which does not contain any element is called empty set. It is also called null or void set. There is only one such set. It is denoted by phi, or you can give the curly brackets. For example, you see in curly bracket, first one, whole numbers less than 0. So we don't have any whole numbers less than 0. Second one, triangles having 4 sides. You know that we cannot have any triangle with 4 sides. So these are some examples of empty set. You can see the book. There are more examples in the book. Now let us move on with the next type, which is universal set. Now a set that contains all the elements under consideration in a given problem is called universal set. It is denoted by U. For example, see, for capital V equals to vowels of English alphabet, that is A, E, I, O, U, the universal set may be all letters of English alphabet, that is in bracket A, B, C, X, then Y, then Z. Then close the curly bracket. There are more examples in the book, so please go through the examples thoroughly before you start doing the exercise. I hope this video will help you when you will start the exercise. Thank you.